If you're one of the more experienced members on the internet, then the name Henry Stickmin should ring a bell. He has been around since 2007, featured in Puffballsunited's many choose-your-own-adventure style flash games, starting from Crossing the Pit all the way to Fleeing the Complex. Well, Henry Stickmin makes his return with a grand compilation of all his prior titles, reanimated and put together in one solid package. But how does this compilation fare against my completionist urges? Let's find out. The game is simple enough. You watch a scene, and then you pick an option when it pops up. Your choice will influence the story, and you must find the best way to complete what you're trying to do. All the games, with exceptions of the Prologue, Breaking the Bank, have multiple endings as well. The game starts off relatively basic with the Prologue, Breaking the Bank. It introduces the story to you in a pretty basic manner. After you complete the Prologue, the real game begins. Henry tries to escape from the prison he was put in, and there are 3 ways out. You are in his shoes, and you have to try and find a way out of the prison. Here you get an introduction to the hidden achievements, mainly the achievements Raw and Do Not Want, where you have to actively search for them. If not, escaping the prison is a rather short playthrough. Henry then proceeds to try and steal the Tunisian diamond from the city's museum. Once again, there are multiple ways to steal the diamond, and you being in control of Henry, you can choose which method works best for you. The achievements should come naturally for you, although Connoisseur does take a bit more grinding to achieve. Infiltrating the airship increases the scope by quite a bit. The amount of achievements increases, and so does the complexity, the most complex being Big Ol' Sword. In this episode, Henry has to take down the Top Hat clan on behalf of the government. This episode has 4 endings and introduces 2 major clans that become the focal point in the final episode, the Top Hat clan and the government. In Fleeing the Complex, Henry gets caught after the airship infiltration. He has to then escape the prison complex known as the Wall. You have the option to call in on old friends introduced in infiltrating the airship, or you can make a new ally in this game. A few achievements have to be hunted specifically, but they aren't as complex as Big Ol' Sword from the previous episode. The choices you make when you escape in this episode play a role in the final episode. In episode 5, the big finale, completing the mission. Here, there are multiple ways to start the game, and they are based on your actions in the previous 2 episodes, fleeing the complex and infiltrating the airship. This is the biggest out of all the games in the collection, featuring 16 endings, 164 fails, and a whopping 222 bios. Some of the achievements will pop out with little effort, but others need a constant attention and keen eye to get. Overall, I love the Henry Stickmin series, and this is the perfect collection. The final episode completing mission wraps up the story quite nicely, and it was a great inclusion into the collection. The many references in the Henry Stickmin series are always fun when you do find them, and some people could also go hunting for them for hours. The jokes are funny from time to time, and of course the fails are entertaining. Collecting the achievements is challenging without being too hard or frustrating, although the Big Ol' Sword was quite out of the way and was a pain to collect. Even though my experience was good, there were still problems. The game crashed and had a few glitches throughout my gameplay, although they were few and far between. There were also some performance issues framerate wise. The game suffers from a lack of replayability as well. Once you have completed the game, you probably won't play it again as you already know the endings and pathways. Maybe you would revisit it in the far future, or go hunting for references, but that's all I could imagine for reasons you'd come back to this game. Another issue I had was the price tag. This game costs $15, and for the playtime it offered, I'd say it's more on the pricey side. Finally, this is a point for completionists. The bios are a pain, especially in completing the mission. Some scenes have so many characters, and finding one missing character in a cafeteria will drive you mad. You'll have to keep rewinding and replaying the same cutscene just to get that one last bio. Still, despite my gripes, I'd say it's a good purchase just for the nostalgia factor, and it can offer quite a bit of fun. In total, for 10 hours of playtimes, I failed 630 times, 347 of them were unique, I got 32 endings, and unlocked 82 achievements. Is it a good game? Yes. Is it flawless? Definitely not. But is it a worthwhile purchase? In my opinion, for the nostalgia alone, yes. If not, it's up to you. To be honest, I'm more on the fence about this one, but once again, it's up to you. I give the Henry Stickmin collection the crappy completionist rating of 4 stars. Completed. Hey guys, Chris here. Hope you guys enjoyed the review of the Henry Stickmin series. This review was the first major project for me and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I tried my best to keep the plot points and the story as spoiler free as I could, but with this kind of game it's kind of hard to say anything just purely due to the nature of this game. Either way, I'm trying my luck to with this kind of format on my channel, where I just play the game in a let's play style and make a review on it. Also, once I finish, I could also make tutorials on the harder aspects of the game, or make some achievement guides as well, as usual. If you guys have any suggestions, just let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your feedback. Well, that's all from me. Hope you guys will stick around, but until next time, this is Chris, the Crappy Completionist, signing out till next time. Bye bye.